So I just wanted to officially welcome everyone. We do have some treats. Thank you, veterans, for your service. Thank you for all you continue to do for us. And so today is really all about honoring you and honoring those who have served and providing those services to connect them to what they need to continue to be successful after service. And so again, I say thank you, and I want to honor you for that. And I want to honor everyone that has showed up today to provide a service, to connect people to employment. Also, we have someone here, Missionary Currie. They're giving out free food bags. They have over 100 free food bags. So there may be some left. If you want to take one home, please. She doesn't want to take it back. That's a lot of hauling. Please do so. If you want a nice haircut, we got someone coming giving some free haircuts as well. So you can take that. And then also we have an area where you can take a photo, and we will email those individually to you as well. Again, as our way of saying thank you. And if you are a veteran, you can kind of raise your hand too. And Darren will make sure you get a little flag from us, again, as our thank you. And so before we invite Tom Christian up from our Office of Veteran Services, I have a special presentation for the veterans that I've worked closely with. Darren, if you could come, Tom, Napoleon, everybody else from DW.
Surprise, surprise.
No kidding, huh?
So, Darren works for me, and I thought he's in the Army, so I got you a little pin here to say thank you.
Thank you.
And then I have a few more for the others that came too today. And so, thank you for your service. I am so very grateful to work with you. I truly appreciate you. And I appreciate you all helping and putting this together. And no matter what, it's already a success because you guys are here. And we know that the kind of work that we do is needed. And sometimes it's hard to reach those that need the service, but we keep trying, we keep going, and we keep pushing forward. So again, I want to thank personally our DWD team here. And then we're going to get our opening remarks from Tom, and following that, our one-stop operator, Beth Norris. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Well, you know, I was telling Napoleon that, you know, I was going to wing it a little bit, you know. And I didn't really plan something to say because it was just going to be pretty short. But, you know, we hear a lot of times, thank you for your service. And let's, sorry, Napoleon knows it, but let's not forget those that aren't here. Sometimes those are overlooked. You know, we thank the others that aren't here, but I appreciate the help. I appreciate the participation. And when we were putting this together, I was really excited. So hopefully we can all come together and thank everybody that come and see us that are veterans. We have to appreciate everybody that's coming. So they've all got their stories, but let's remember the veterans today. And thank you for all showing up, and thank you again for all your service.
Thank you. Okay, I also am 61 years old, so I'm on here in emotions, and I cry at the drop of, I'm going to be 62 at the next time, but I cry at the drop of a dime. So, and nothing makes me cry more than being with the veterans. So I just want to say that it's a huge honor to have you here today. When I started as the one-stop operator in the Waukesha, Ozaki, Washington region, the first Veterans Day rolled around, and I was like, it's Veterans Day on a Monday, I need to get a cake. It's almost impossible to find a cake on a Monday because every bakery is closed on a Monday. But there was a bakery in Pewaukee called Cakes While You Wait, and I walked in, I'm like, do you really do cakes while I wait? And they're like, what do you need? I'm like, it's Veterans Day, and they made this cake for me. And so I started this, they did, it was really awesome. So I started a tradition of bringing cakes in on Veterans Day. And then I would bring them in, and a lot of times the veterans were, because it was their special day, they were deployed all around the region. They're like, Stan was in the house at the time, and he'd be like, I have to be down in Milwaukee at the front. So we'd be having, like, you know, our veteran cake with there's always veterans in the house, but not the ones that we were always trying to like kind of honor. And so I cannot even tell you how grateful I am to the Department of Workforce Development Job Service crowd who has really been kicking it and just kicking it out of the ballpark in their activities around the community and engagement. And when I heard what came together for this veterans event, I was like, I didn't even know if there'd be a roll for my cake because it was going to be so outstanding and exciting. So many, many heartfelt thanks to the team that put this on, the veterans that are in the house, and the folks that came just to support and help celebrate the veterans that are in the house, in the community, and as Tom said, other places too. So deep gratitude. Thanks for spending the day at your American Job Center in Waukesha, and we look forward to seeing you everywhere in our American Job Center network, which is everywhere, like you.
So we have Miss Deborah Lee, who is a renowned singer, teacher, and speaker, come up, and we all can do something together as we listen and respect that she sings the national anthem. I would like my team, if you guys can just kind of raise your hand. Thank you. Just clap again. They really went above and beyond to try to make this a success, from like literally going on doors, knocking on doors, handing out flyers, calling people personally to try to make sure that the information got out to the veterans. So I know that they went above and beyond to try and ensure that the resource and the information was shared, finding places to post it on social media where they might see it, and again, as to physically handing out the flyers. So just thank you for all your hard work. When I say every single staff that works for WDA3 touched this project and literally worked overtime hard to make sure it happened. So I just want to personally say thank you. And I know they did it too because we really, really wanted to show respect and honor for our veterans. And so without further ado, if we all can, if you can and are able to stand, please stand.
So, once again, I want to say thank you all. We sleep better knowing that there are soldiers and people like yourself that is protecting us and protecting our country and our freedom. I'm not a soldier, but I was a AmeriCorps. I served in AmeriCorps as a visitor. And I know that it's a lot of work, but I also know that it is something that you chose to do. And so I am proud of you. We take this through our generation, that you guys are so awesome, and the work you do is truly, truly amazing. So without further ado, I am going to render the Star Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleam, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of
That was amazing. Thank you. What a better way to say, let's go and do what we do and connect to that. So thank you guys.